Hi!
Hello, everyone.
I'm still confused where I should look into, but finally
Yeah.
we have reunited in the studio.
Yeah.
And I can say here, and you can say there. And
Yeah, we don't have to wait till someone finishes a sentence. We can just sort of cut each other off like proper people do.
and I think we have a problem with streaming, and I think that my friends are not looking at. Just give me a second.
Yeah, I'll talk about something. So we're
We have a
having
problem
some
with
issues.
streaming on Steam, and
But today,
you're being pages on
maybe
Slack,
I'll just
but you're not
introduce the
responding.
topic of the day. We're gonna talk about skill checks, and we have prepared a board for you guys.
How can we do a development stream from a limited early access without having any bugs? How?
No. But like, how can we do an English stream that doesn't
I
have any
think
bugs?
yes. I think like what we should do is we should find a bug, fix it, and then we will not have any more bugs in the stream. So can you scratch with the mouse like the table? And I'll say, don't do that. Okay, fine. Now we fixed this. No more bugs.
Yeah, beautiful.
Anyway, today our plan for 2 days. First of all, to get the confirmation that we are. Wow. Say something.
Ooh.
No. Say something meaningful.
Meaningful.
1, 2, 3.
Our game is awesome. Oh, wow.
Gee, we just discovered the dictation on iPhone.
That is awesome, but also super duper creepy.
I'm gonna stop typing anything with my hands. I'm just gonna. From now on, we're just gonna dictate.
Speaking of getting old, man, like
Yeah,
you won't be able to type. You won't be able to
the last
write
thing was
anything.
DC King of getting old, but kind of
Beautiful.
mostly gets the whole thing.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it'll check your sort of pronunciation if it's right or not.
I guess so, and then adjust to my Middle Eastern accent, and then we'll be fine.
Yes.
The plan for today is to talk you through the updated system of
Skill checks.
yes
Oh, we have a special guest.
announcement. You will restart.
We'll be back
Okay.
in a minute.
We'll be back in a minute.
The ghost of Christmas past. The
This guy says we
elusive-
have to restart the stream. Sorry about that.
Yeah, don't worry. The next stream will be better.
That'll be the best recording ever. Oh, we haven't stopped recording, so it's gonna go to YouTube. So it's gonna be a part of the collection of the best. Like, how do you not do stream?
No, we'll add this into bloopers. You know,
Okay.
like a blooper.
Yeah, if we have time or if we have something. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, today we're gonna talk
Yes.
you through
Mm-hmm.
the updated version of the skill check mechanics,
Yes.
followed by a demonstration of an integration of character generator into the game that you've been asking for, and we've been asking for, and our young father in the middle of the night
Yeah.
coded that right into the beta.
Yeah. So if you complain, you know, you'll break young father's heart. So don't you dare.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
It's basically, we have this competition that people say, hey, can you do me a favor, do this or that? And the thing is that the person with the most time has to help the person with the least time. And in case of our user interface engineer,
Yeah.
you're always on the losing side of this comparison.
Yeah.
So we have something happening with the server, and the person with the server is asking him, hey, can you help me? And everyone jumps into the conversation and says, no, he cannot help you. He's got a 1 month baby, 1 week baby. Like, how are you drunk? Are you like, I don't know, hand chained somewhere that you need the help of the young father? No, okay. Then get out, do it yourself. You know, search the board for this.
Everybody needs this young father figure.
This is the way for us to increase the efficiency of all of
Yeah.
our characters and development team, is that everyone in the studio has to have kids. And then
Yeah.
once you have the kid, you go down in efficiency, you want to sleep, you try to, collect yourself mentally. But once you're through, after a couple of years, you get like a really like a special ops soldier. You're able
Yeah.
to
With
solve
one hand,
everything.
you change the diaper. With the other hand, you sort of.
First of all, you stop thinking that changing a diaper is a problem. You just go through it, and So this is the plan for everyone in the studio. Wink, wink.
Yeah, Nikita, you heard me. I redirected the wink very efficiently.
Oh, we have one more baby scheduled for next year in the studio. We'll see
Secret
if we can
baby.
hit 2 maybe next year. That'll be, there's
Secret.
still time. There's still time to hit. There's still a few more months to hit. Anyway, back from the baby talk. Let's maybe, if you have any questions, page us on chat
Yeah.
and or on Discord or
Yeah, and if you have suggestions for baby names that only have 3 letters, you can also write.
Yes, we have a tradition that every baby who was born in this studio, I mean, not in this studio as a room, but in the studio as
In this studio, literally.
every baby who was born to a parent who works at Charlie Oscar, since the studio was set up, has a name of 3 characters, just 3 characters. So we have a girl called Ona,
Yeah,
a boy called Ray,
yeah,
and a boy called Ian.
yep.
And now we're looking for more names for the next year's baby. And we have no idea. If you have any ideas, just, share it with us.
Yeah.
Sorry for the off topic, but this is
No
how
more
life
baby
happens.
talk, but wait, there's more.
This is how life happens. We're not only about video games. We're about, living the life in general.
Babies.
How do I transition to the real? Yes, this is how I transition. And now we're going to
Yes.
transition to the real-time board.
Whoop.
If you
Enough of
wanna
our faces.
I don't know.
Enough.
Maybe people want to see your face.
No.
I can sort of, move out.
They just want to see Andrei. He's
Yeah.
just there. Andrei, go home.
So I do the transition now.
It's fine.
And
It's fine. They will enjoy our angelic voices.
Or angelic voices.
Yes.
Well, come on.
But this will cover up some pictures, I think.
I think maybe some people come to watch these streams so that they can see how real developers look like.
Terrible.
That we're not like, not all of us have a beard.
Yeah, because I can't physically grow one, but if I could.
You could have a Santa's beard. Are you running 2 weeks from now?
Unfortunately, I'm very unprepared.
You do?
I am running.
So every Christmas there is a Christmas run in Vilnius,
Yeah.
and people dress up.
and we
the-
don't have costumes.
No,
as well.
but the last year we have work. But the last year we did the run,
Yeah.
and I told Rita, "Hey, let's stick together, and we're gonna do at least 12 kilometers in the snow." And sometime through, like in the first half of this, I think
Yeah.
Rita was kind of following me and
We were
saying,
doing
"Yeah,
very
yeah,
well.
we're doing good."
We were doing very well.
And then I
actually.
just killed my knee, and so I was like a
Yeah.
handicapped person.
No. Basically, he just gave up, and he was like, "Oh no, my knee
I
hurts."
twisted my knee, so I ended up, I don't know, like half an
Yeah,
hour
yeah.
after I should have finished.
Yeah. He went somewhere. He got a coffee. He was like, "Oh, you know what? I would be running with my knee hurts."
This time I'm gonna run like hell. I'm gonna run like flash.
Are you running 12 again?
Yeah.
I'm running 6.
Ah! Is it polite to
I
slap
didn't tell you
yourself?
because I knew your reaction.
Ah, Jesus. Well, this is why I say people have to become parents so that then they grow up, mature up, and then they're ready to tackle the challenges that
Listen, I was
stop
running.
becoming challenges.
I was running a lot with you for forever, but now
It's over.
So, anyways, back.
How do skill checks work?
How
Please
do they work?
take a
Yeah.
look at the black text up there.
Yeah.
Now, you get skill checks when you go through a quest. For example, go and forage. A task, for example, go and heal someone. Or a
Yeah.
game event, for example, you're meeting unknown non-humans whom we know to be Urls.
Yes, we're so knowledgeable, yes.
In the case of event, your psychological traits of the leader of the party determine the action.
Yeah.
Circumvent? No. Observe? No. Attack? No. Talk.
Yeah.
Now, for the action of talking, and you're looking at the old user interface, it's going to change hopefully this week or next week. We do the skill check. How successful this character is with diplomacy. Every check has a difficulty level, which is measured as a number from
0, yeah.
to 15.
15. You're showing 6.
Here
I
you
got so
see
confused.
1.
Yes.
We'll change the way we display it later on.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing right now.
Equipment items such as boots,
Yeah.
alchemic substances such as smoke bombs, or spells. I don't have any spells
No
here.
spells here.
Decrease the difficulty level of the check.
Yeah.
They used to increase your skill level.
Yeah.
Well, we gave up on that because it only worked for the practical level, but now because the whole level is decreased, it works for theory as well as practice.
Yeah.
What this means is that if you know there is a skill check level 5 and your character is level 2, you give them items or substances or spells that allow the difficulty level to go down to the level of the character, and then you have a chance to pass.
Yep.
The first step is when the character's theoretical level, here it's 1, is compared to the difficulty level of the check, and here it's 2. So this is a failure. The character cannot access it. So let's take a look at the text. We compare the theoretical level, which now doesn't have any cap, so you can, bring it up all the way you want, to the difficulty of the check. And if you do not meet that, then that's it, end of story, you failed.
Yeah.
If you succeed, then you succeed. If you succeed, then we take character's efficiency, which changes daily or like hourly and depends on a lot of things. It's a different story how it defines, is applied to the character's practical level, and the result is compared to the difficulty of the check. So you can have a practical level of
3.
And the skill check would be at 0.
Yeah.
And you think you pass because it's 3 against 0.
Yeah.
But your efficiency is shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so you fail. That happens. Here, the efficiency is normal, so it doesn't give any bonuses or any penalties.
Yeah.
Even though there is dull pain. Well, I don't know. I mean,
no, but that's the thing. It's normal. It's not like super high because you have super. Can you scroll a bit to the right? Oh, I guess we removed. Maybe it removed other example. Oh no, actually, no. That's fine. I didn't have more examples. But yeah, basically efficiency can be like super high, can be normal, and then lower, lower, lower.
Yeah.
And because she has dull pain, that's why it's not as...
There are 6 ranges of probability in regard to the skill check. You have guaranteed to succeed, which is 100%. And like there's no roll. Yeah,
like if you have a skill of 5
and the check is 5.
Yeah.
And your efficiency is normal, then you're guaranteed to succeed. So this is I want to make it clear in our design, if your skill is 5 and the check is 5 and there's no penalty or a bonus from the efficiency, you will 100% succeed.
Yeah.
We hate rolling dice on 5 to 5.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Like 5 to 5 means yes, you're done, you're good.
But if you have 4 to 5,
or if you have 5 to 5 with lowered efficiency, then boom. So you can be more highly likely to succeed, more likely to fail, highly likely to fail, and doomed to fail. Doomed to fail means 0 chances that you will succeed. Here you can see it in the old user interface. Now we determine whether or not you succeeded or failed in your action, and then we look at
what happens, the consequences.
For example?
Well, for example, there's a storm, right? So you roll your skill check. If, for example, your character chooses to go through the storm and not to search for shelter, right? And then we roll if they succeeded to survive this. How do I say to go through to go through the cold winds without being harmed. And let's just say that you don't have a coat, you have nothing, and you fail, basically. So then we have our stat check to determine how bad is your failure. Like, how bad did the cold get you, basically.
The same applies to success. So, for example, I undertake the action of negotiating with Rita for more green tea.
Yeah.
And I
doomed to fail.
Succeed. I succeed.
Doomed to fail.
I succeed, and then my stats determine, let's say my charisma determines how much tea you give. So if my charisma is low, then this is all I get.
But you get some tea, though.
Yeah, I get some tea, but almost
for
nothing.
One sip.
But if my charisma is high,
it'll go through the roof.
Then I get a lot of tea.
Yeah. There is no tea in our game, though.
Stat checks have their own difficulty level. So you pass through the skill check level.
Yeah.
Level
3.
And then there's a stat check. So if skill checks are 0 to 15, just like levels of skill, then stat checks are 0 to 30. Because stats can be up to 20, and then we also have some checks that are above 20. So you have to modify your stats to succeed there. And what affects the stat check is the mood, and then injuries and diseases, and also items, substances, and spells. An example of spell is if you have a ring, and the ring may give you +2 to willpower. Injury could cripple your, let's say, health, or efficient, or charisma.
Yeah.
And then disease can, for example, affect your intuition or your willpower. And then items, substances, and spells can also have the same effect. So that, my friends, is all we had to say today about the updated system of skill checks.
So overall, for your character to go through an event, they have to go through a skill check, and whether they fail or succeed afterwards, they go through a stat check to know how the level of success or failure, basically.
And now we're gonna look at something new that's in this week's beta. On the
Let's
right
not
side.
talk about the mechanic stuff. Let's talk about the fun stuff.
Let's talk about the RSS feed on the right side of your main menu. How about that? You can go directly to release notes. Wasn't available before. Now it's available.
Yeah. Let's look at exciting things.
Who developed this game? Credits unavailable. That's because we're very humble. Until we ship the game in general early access, and maybe not even that, we don't want to say, hey, look at us. New game. Good. So you now have this little button up here.
Yeah.
Ba-bam!
Oh my god, you can modify the mage. Get out of town.
So I would like to be like this. How do I change male? How do I change female? Female is...
That's the thing. It just changes the sign, but you have to change it yourself.
How?
No, you have to change her face. You have to change the neck. It's all up to you.
Okay. So, like this. Oh, man.
The face is the first one. These are mouths.
Ah, face. Okay. But where's the gender determined?
There is none. You just do whichever face you like. for
Okay.
any or no face. You can make a
Oh.
ghost. There you go. This is a smaller
How do I
face.
get a beautiful mage without mustaches?
Remove mustaches. If you want your lady to have a thick beard,
my
why
God. That's like our game designer. Okay. So lots of beards, lots of beards.
You can just turn it up. There you go.
Good.
There is no beard.
Extra details.
See, it has a little mole there. You can remove it.
That's not. Wow.
Scar. Some marks are not visible because of the clothing.
Okay.
We were talking about maybe we should make like. Oh wow, there's dirt. The dirt is back.
Okay, let's do the dirt. Then accessories. Glasses.
A little
Oh, eye patch. Okay, one-eyed mage. How about
neck as well. You can.
neck. Oi. Like this is fine.
Yeah,
Eyes. What do we want with the eyes?
they're not very visible right now. The color.
Okay.
Hair
color is invisible.
Because we need to look at her hair. Maybe you can add, or his. Maybe you can add
Hair color.
like longer hair. See,
Oh,
haircuts, and longer ones will appear at some point. There we go.
Oh. Okay. Looks okay. That looks good. But where's the smile? Come on. Where's the smile?
Yeah. She's like
that. It reflects our current situation in the development.
Yeah, you say, "Hey, can you fix this?"
And then, yeah, sure, I can fix this, and I will remove the eye patch. Okay. So the eyes. Okay, then you go like this. Hey, Nikita, did you fix this issue? Dun, 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 dun,
What
dun,
issue?
dun. What issue? Oh, this issue.
No, like fuck. It's like no. Wait. It's more like yeah. I finally published the build. Everything is fine. It's like oh shit. I forgot this.
Then you open Discord and
No, you
look
go
at
home.
Yeah.
You heat up some lunch, and they're like, oh shit, I forgot to add this or that.
And then they say, well, your friends are still in the office, and you go like,
Yeah, and you leave. Yes, this represents a whole palette of
and this is like
emotions.
Monday morning. You come
Yeah,
and you
like,
say, so guys, what's up? And everyone's like,
oh.
anyway, so that seems like a good point to talk about the last thing we wanted to talk to you about today, which is
We promised you, not babies.
what is the state of development? Like, how do you feel about the development of the game at this stage?
I don't know. Every week, it's like the game changes. Ugh, my hair is doing weird things. But yeah, little by little, it's becoming a more exciting project. So
That's a perspective from a concept artist.
yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If I don't play the game for like a week or two and I come back into it, I'm like, what has changed?
Yes, there's a lot of changes. You can see it in the release notes. At the same time, there's a lot of things we need to do, and it's easy to get overwhelmed. And we're not able to read all the forum messages right now, or all the Discord messages, even though we try. And we feel this pressure that someone is posting some bug reports that we haven't seen yet. And then we have those big features that we need to make.
How many people are reading the forums?
There's about, I think, 500 or 600 people.
I mean us, from us. Who are, I think it's like 2 or 3 people are regularly reading the forum.
Me, Nikita occasionally, and Kufasa, Sergey.
So just so you know, there are 3 people
Normally it's
trying to...
in the midnight, in the deep of the night. So
in the deep of the night.
I mean, we do read when we have time. So we'll have more time and then we'll read more.
So if we ignore something, it's not because we don't care.
This is an English language stream, so you have to say something else. There's about 5 times the messages in the Russian language forum than in the English. And the reason is that people kind of organized themselves in the Russian forum and set up some topics, and then they started discussing stuff there. Eventually, hopefully, this happens also with the English language forums, so that there are certain, pinned topics.
Like,
there's about, I think, 20 or 25 of those right now in the Russian language forum where we discuss different spells to introduce, things like generating the mage. Well, that's also in English, but things like improving user interface for the map and so on and so on.
So topics that are more focused, basically.
Yeah. And there's some discussion on the roadmap features. There's a discussion, for example, for events happening at the Spire, being able to record disciples by freeing someone who's held captive. So all that sort of stuff. How do the portal rituals work, or automated foraging of resources through magic? And I wish I had the time to just translate some of that and cross-post in English, but I don't.
Easy. Just learn Russian. Go to the Russian forum.
Or if you have an idea of what you want to see in the game, just structure the discussion in a way that invites collaboration. What we cannot do anything with is messages like, "Hey, I played the game. Here's my impression. 1, 2, 3, 4, 21." It's like no one can contribute to this topic. It's a mix of everything. We don't know even which version you've played, so we cannot really do anything.
At least write the version.
Yeah. So the best advice is, if you raise a global issue, like let's talk about the events at the Spire, call it like a global issue, this and this, and then others will come and start discussing and will pin the topic.
Or just check which issues people are already discussing before you post your issue, basically.
Lots of useful stuff on the forums. We take stuff from there, go to the build, check something and fix this. Not always we have the time to go back and say, hey, thank you, we fixed this because you found it. But finally, we continue to support the beta branch on Steam. So if you'd like to play 2 days beta, then you just go to beta, opt in, and then play it. It has some mistakes, but it has all the new features. Now we go through 3 to 4 betas a week.
All the newest bugs are there, so
yes, you won't miss any.
You won't miss any bugs.
And with this, it's time to say goodbye.
Yes. It's the first time we did an English stream before Russian stream, so you
see us a bit fresher.
Yeah, a bit fresher, not as tired, so
less coffee.
But more issues.
Anyway, if you prefer that we do this way and handle English first, Russian second, then we'll, do it.
Yeah.
It's just that it's hard to be super happy 2 streams, one after another, and we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Yeah. See you next Wednesday, isn't it?
Yes, see you next Wednesday, absolutely. And this week's update, as always, ships in the night of Friday, so we can wake up on Saturday morning to new bug reports.
Yeah, and be like,
and be like that mage with,
Yes.
Yes. All right. Thanks for watching.
Bye.